You are now tuned in to the Couples Lounge show.
It's live, it's real, it's entertaining.
That morning show telling you what somebody should have told you about love, marriage, and relationships. Ain't nobody doing it like us.
Because they ain't us.
New episodes every Saturday, giving you something to talk about. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. What's up? What's up? It's Saturday, y'all. And it's time for the Couples Lounge show. Yes. As the pre-record say, what's up? I'm your girl, Candice. And this is my husband, Ramon. And we are that marriage duo that run this show. That runs the Couples Lounge show. Y'all like our shirts? Y'all, we're going to have shirts for y'all at the next live event. What's up? Say good morning. Put where you from in the chat, but right now, so we can say what's up and give a shout out to all of y'all's hometown. So y'all know what the conversation is about today, right? Love and Marriage, Huntsville, Part 2. Did y'all see it? Did y'all see it? Let me just give y'all a little bit of the outline of what we're going to talk about today. Why men cheat. I think it's like guy code maybe. Like, do friends co-sign infidelity when they stay in the environment with the two people? That's another topic we're going to talk about. Can a woman be too outspoken and turn a man off? That's another one. Is it up to the man to bring the woman out of you? That's just a little bit. That's just a little bit of what we pull from the show. And so for those of you that do not watch Love and Marriage Huntsville, you got to get caught up on it. Tonight is the last episode of the reunion. It is gonna be good. Now I need y'all to say good morning. I want to say good morning to y'all. I see y'all on here. Say what's up. Say what's up. Baby, you ready for the show? Mm-hmm. You ready? Oh, this is what I want to do, because y'all, I don't think I did this during Thanksgiving. I want to say, hey Chris, tell the people where you from, Chris.
Minneola.
Hey, Devin, let us know where you're from. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you all that tune into this show, whether it's every Saturday, once a month, on Saturdays. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everybody that chimes in, that gives your feedback, that help us grow because of your life experiences. What's up, Erica? I want to say thank you to each and every person that has supported us over 5 years, whether you came to an event, whether you shared our content. Thank you for everybody that has referred a couple to us, for everybody that has entrusted your relationship with us. I just say thank you. I want to give you your flowers while you're here and let you know that we see you. I see the people sharing. You might not never say nothing on here, but I see the shares and I see the tags where you've tagged us when they're looking for life coaches and relationship coaches. So thank you. What's up, Kanisha? Y'all ready to talk about it? We about to talk about it. So good morning again. Oh yeah, I'm gonna say good morning to the people.
What it do?
What's your overall thought of the reunion? Overall, you just got to do an overall.
Overall, it was entertaining. Mm-hmm. I say that.
Okay, so you ready to be entertaining? He got his glasses back, y'all. He got his glasses back on. Y'all notice he been having them on for like the last 2 or 3 shows.
I used to work shows for every show.
Got just your glasses back on.
Mine got broken. I had to get some new. That's the only reason why I didn't have them on. I just didn't have none. I just didn't feel like going to get none at the time. So.
What up, Tyra? What's up, Derek? All right, let's get into it, y'all. It's time to talk about it. So we don't recap the show. So I want to start with this.
D.
So they were okay. So y'all know Martell and Melody are the original creators of the show. They were the one that pitched it. So they are like the main storyline. So y'all know the whole deal with their marriage dissolving due to Martell's infidelity. So Carlos asked Mel, or made the statement to Mel, that evidently you wasn't enough for Martell, and she quickly shut that down. Like, no, I would never say that I was not enough.
Right.
Do you think men cheat because their wife is not enough?
No, I don't. I mean, more times than not. I mean, in some cases that may be true. In some cases that may be true, but in general, no. I think we're just greedy. Me and the cheaters, we're just simply greedy. We want a cake and eat it too a lot of the times, I think.
Okay. And so Melody pretty much said that. She was like, no. And he said it multiple times that I was enough and it wasn't me, and that he was being greedy. Like, that was his truth that he shared with her. And she went on to be like, so, like, why you not even with the woman that you had the infidelity with? Like, you're not even with her now, and you talking to other people. And he made the comment, or one of them said, she said, oh yeah, you did say if we didn't work out, you would not be with her. I know Mel was throwing a shot at that point. But I'm going to say the same thing, that it doesn't mean that the wife is not enough.
No, it doesn't.
Because a man cheat. And I know for
and
women,
vice versa.
Right.
Just because somebody cheated on you don't mean you wasn't enough.
Right.
It could have been just that being greedy,
male
or female.
Well, women are probably missing something as to why they choose to.
Nowadays, I think women are being greedy too, though.
Okay.
But I feel you.
Okay.
More times than not, you're right.
And I would say this. So the wife that's out there right now that feels like my husband keeps cheating, then I must not be enough.
Right.
It's not that who you are is not enough.
Right.
He may be missing something. So don't internalize that as something is wrong with me because my husband cheats or keeps cheating. And Carlos went on to ask, like, Mel, do you think it was just sexual? Because a lot of times that's what a man will say. Oh, she don't mean nothing to me.
Not in
it
this
was
case.
Just sexual. Why you feel like not in this case it wasn't just
because
sexual?
He kept going back and kept going back and kept going back. After then he got caught up. Mm-hmm. If you get caught up with a person you're cheating with and you still go back and cheat with them more and more and more and more, you more times than not, you got feelings for this person. Mm-hmm. And I think in his case, he generally loved or cared deeply for that woman.
Let me tell y'all something. When Melody said this, I was like, oh yeah, Martell was in deep. He had sprained his back. And she was like, this dude was crawling up the steps.
I saw that, yeah.
Had stashed a second phone in the bathroom. And she caught him under the cabinet getting his second phone. And she didn't know he had a second phone. She was like, I'm not that type of wife that's checking phone records. And I just didn't check phone records?
No, I mean, even if you check phone records, that ain't going to indicate a second phone.
No, but
checking the phone record don't mean nothing.
No, but she was just making that point. And I was like, oh, your back, and you're just imagine that, y'all.
Right.
Your husband crawling up the steps to call his side chick. Back, and I know this, I've had a back pain, but I know what the back pain is because when he has it, it's serious.
It's serious. I can't say, I've been to the emergency room
for his back.
Yeah, working out. I done hurt my back plenty of times, and you can't bend over, you can't sit down.
Yeah, so it's like, woo.
And I'm crawling up the stairs. We got stairs, and I'm crawling up.
That's how much just let you know your marriage is over.
Just to get to talk to this. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's being in love. So I agree with Melody. And that once you've been messing with the same person consistently, continuously, it is no longer about sex. that is an intimate relationship now. Them two people got, even if he is your husband, he has feelings for that other person. If it's continuous. And definitely if it's somebody from his past and he's still messing with her, he chose to marry you, but still messing with her. Like you can be naive to it. You can be, somebody asked me like that she was condoning him cheating because she never left. No,
I totally disagree with that. Just because you stay and try to work it out and a person is telling you, baby, I'm sorry, I'm not going to do it again. How's that condoning it? Now, if the person say, I ain't stopping, I'm going to keep, then yeah, but if they're saying, I'm sorry, I'm not going to do it again, that's not condoning it because you want to stay and work on your marriage or relationship. I don't understand the logic.
But because people say if you repeatedly know, you keep catching them,
right?
But you choose to stay.
I feel it. But depends on how many times we're talking about. Now. 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Yeah.
Okay. Once
or twice.
What if it's not that many times?
Or twice.
Over 6 months, I caught you. Then I caught you again in another 6 months. And then I caught you again in another 6 months.
Dang, that's 3 times. I'm not going to say you're condoning it.
Because sometimes they say when you stay,
you're condoning it.
Then you just like.
I'm not going to say you're condoning it 3 times. But dang, that's ooh.
I'm going to say this. I felt her when she said, I absolutely am not condoning it. But when your husband is telling you
of course,
that he's going to stop, your husband can make you believe his words. And definitely if you still love him, then yeah, you're going to hope and pray that what he's telling you is true. Because I think probably at that point,
that's
they've been
what's
married
making
like 7 years.
You want to believe he or she is going to stop. It's not necessarily them as much. It's just the thought of them stopping. You want to believe it. What we have is good enough. So I don't care how they say it. I ain't gonna do it no more. Unless they ain't saying it like that. It ain't necessarily he was convinced. Mel was convinced because she loved that man and she truly wanted it to work.
And that's most women's story.
Yeah, and that's I don't necessarily. I'm not putting that on him. That's on her.
Yeah.
She just wanted to believe, and there's nothing wrong with that. Who don't understand that?
Yeah, I get that too. It's the hurt in Mel's face. Mel is still hurt. Although she has moved on.
She is. How could you not be?
Yeah.
How could you not? He's hurt. It's on his face. If you watch the show, if you truly look at Martell, that man is hurt.
Yeah.
He's hurt. It is on him.
Do you think he's hurt because the marriage ended, or he's hurt because of how his life turned out because of his actions?
Both. I believe at this point he sees and realizes what he's done and the implications that came with it, the effects. Like his life is jacked up. He's sick about that. But I honestly, truly believe he has a whole newfound respect, value for what he had.
Yeah.
He has a respect for what he looks at his 4 children and his wife like, wow, we had this and I lost that over her and that. Like, what was I thinking? It's both. There's no question. It's both. He loved Mel. Although you can't make me believe that man don't love that woman.
Yeah.
He loves that woman. And I think deep down he realized he probably had a good woman. A good woman. That's another thing. To lose a good one is the most want to kill yourself. Ladies, don't go cheat. Don't degrade yourself by doing this and that to get back and hurt him. It's gonna hurt him. Lord knows it will. But if you want, and I've said this before, to truly just stick it in his heart, leave him and keep your status as a good one. Just be respectful. It's done. Don't degrade yourself by going to sleep with another man, getting half naked.
Don't let your hurt take control.
Yeah, don't do that. Stay a good one and classy and leave.
And I think I think he's able to see the bigger picture now because that relationship didn't even work out. Because now he's not even with her.
Right.
So it's just like, I gave 5 years to the betrayal of my marriage.
Right.
Produced another child.
Right.
And then we didn't even work out. So
right.
I lost my family.
Right.
For something that didn't even produce. Right. And I don't know if he even thought it was going to produce something. But I don't, for me, I just think when you go into another relationship based off of betrayal, like you was cheating with somebody else and y'all were in cahoots, like you knew I was married. Like when you enter into the next relationship, the foundation of that relationship is so weak, so fragile that because you're going to remember how we started. Right. Because if you don't start on a solid foundation, it's weak.
And also, it seems like it will be easy to keep it fun when you're messing with someone and you ain't got to stay there. You ain't with them every day, 24/7.
They ain't your, yeah. They don't owe you now.
It's easy to have
accountability,
good. It's easy for good times to be live with a person day in and day out and go through the struggles of life and this and that. That's when hard times can come, arguments can come. If I see you for an hour or two here, an hour or two there,
all we doing is having sex and having a good time. That's all we got to do together.
That can blind you and think, oh my God, he's what I've been missing. She's what? No, he's not.
And no, she's not.
No, she's not. He's the plumber. He's laying the pipe and laying a few good words and saying deuces. Yeah. That's easy to do.
Yeah. Yeah. And then they asked, Carlos was like, did any of y'all know?
Yeah, they
like
knew.
Maurice and more so. Did y'all know about this relationship? Did y'all ever see him in interaction? Maurice sat there and lied. He asked, had y'all ever been around him?
I don't blame him.
Maurice was like, I knew Maurice was lying when his eyes did this.
I forgot, what did he say?
No.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
I said, Maurice lied. And then Marceau said,
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Give me
I give that to Marceau. Marceau will keep it 100. Well, I can't say he did that because I believe Marceau was lying when Martell said on the first episode or second season, about him having, like him cheating. But I would say Marceau was like, yeah, Martell just bust out laughing. And I bet Maurice was like, what in the heck? So Maurice just lied. You say you would have lied too.
Yeah.
I just caught that. Why would you lie?
I'm staying out of it. No, I ain't never seen nothing. I ain't seen nothing, heard nothing. I don't know nothing.
Why not just not answer?
Because they asked the damn question. I ain't seen nothing. I ain't heard nothing. I don't know nothing.
But that's.
So you didn't see your boy with this girl? I ain't seen it. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't finna throw him under the bus. I ain't seen you, boy. I ain't seen you.
And that's getting into this next topic.
I ain't seen you.
But just like they asked Martell a question on there, Carlos was like, although him not saying nothing was still the answer, just don't say nothing. Why do you volunteer?
I'm not gonna volunteer it. But if he say, Ramon, did you show y'all tell me you ain't never seen X?
He didn't say that. He just said, did y'all see?
And then
Maurice had to do was just sit there.
And that's saying yes.
But you a lie.
That's saying yes. So did y'all see him?
That's a shame.
What does that say? Yep, we saw him.
You all are tuned in to the couples.
I'm not gonna admit on my boy. Hey, fellas, I ain't gonna throw this in jeopardy, but I ain't finna throw you under the bus. Long as it ain't got nothing to do with this and I ain't gonna get me in trouble. Nah, I ain't seen that.
But, oh my God.
I know it's wrong. I'm sorry. I'm being honest. I'm being honest.
Okay, he being honest. So, with that being said, Marceau was like, yes. And Mel was like, oh, so y'all knew before I knew. So, they knew like 2 months before Mel.
Just like everybody. More times than not.
Somebody else know before the
one person know more. Now, don't get me wrong. There may be some people that cheat that don't tell their closest friend.
Like they don't tell nobody.
Nobody. I don't doubt for a second that happens. But I believe more times than not, male or female, if you're married, if you're sleeping with somebody else, especially if it's an ongoing thing and not just a one-off thing, someone knows, but you done told someone. And your girl, as much as we want to say this, a woman will go down just as quick and go down with the ship too. A woman ain't gonna throw her girl under the bus. Women they're even better at that than men. Men will fold under pressure and tell it. A woman ain't telling. She'll pick up on the slightest thing that woman said and realize, oh, she needs help. Nah, baby. And she gonna go with the lie just as smooth as the man. A man will get caught up in, what you talking? And getting caught.
I don't think
a woman ain't gonna get caught.
I think in that situation, had that question been proposed to the women, it wouldn't have been that the woman wouldn't have answered it. We wouldn't have flat out lied. It would have been more of a,
y'all would have lied.
Well, I don't understand why this question matters at this time. It would have been like you said, we'd have picked up on it. Probably would have known that question is not to come.
Yeah.
So no, we're not gonna talk about that.
But if you have to talk about that, woman would lie too, boo. Y'all gonna lie.
I wouldn't doubt that.
Yeah, y'all would lie just as much as we would.
Okay, so let's talk about this aspect of it. When you mentioned that, so Mel told more so, like, because they are all friends before the show. They are friends, and she was just like, you should have protected me, or you should have protected our union.
Shut up.
No, that's fact.
Go ahead.
And I'm saying that because
how?
We all are friends.
How do I protect the union?
You know my husband is cheating. It is for you to do your part and letting him know, like, dude, no, that's not what's up. That's not what you should do. Follow me. I'm with you. And so they went on to say, like, this was crazy. They having a man's trip, a boys' trip. Yeah, and she pops up
hell no.
at the boys' trip. Martell done invited this woman.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that. Nah, don't do that. Like, why would you want to do that? Why would I couldn't imagine my partners.
He was in love.
We would clown you if you do something like that to the world. You would never do it again. Me and my partner, we're going to clown you. First and foremost, we don't know if his fellas never did say, bro, you tripping, don't do this.
No, Marceau did say he did tell him. Okay. Like, that ain't it, dog.
So
that ain't it.
Once we do that.
It probably was that ain't it, don't be inviting her on our boys' trip.
You don't know that. Don't do that. Don't interject that.
Because they was in more settings with her. Okay. And him.
So what am I supposed to do? If I tell, bro, you tripping. Why you with this bro? Man, you got a good one, man. Don't do it. We got a guy's trip planned. I don't know she coming with a guy. Yeah, we ready, y'all. Let's go. And here she comes. What I'm supposed to do? Catch the next flight back home? No, I'm not.
Okay, so maybe not the flight back home. Okay, say now y'all back y'all in Atlanta or whatever. Y'all decide to go. Y'all out. Maybe y'all on a business trip.
We're in LA for the Super Bowl weekend for our birthday.
And y'all out and. All right, she in the mix. She in LA. She in the club with y'all just and the other. Okay. You see them interacting.
We gonna clown it.
This part. Y'all ain't gonna keep clowning.
Yes, we will. No, we ain't. I promise we will.
Okay, not a guy say just y'all on business. Y'all decide to run to Atlanta. Or y'all just kicking it for a weekend. Okay. And it's guys and girls at an event. I don't want you to think that it's just y'all, but y'all out somewhere.
Right, I know exactly what you're saying.
Now, once you speak on it and say, like, dude, this is wrong, and he still kicks it with her.
What are we supposed to do?
Do you not leave?
No.
You stay there and keep kicking it with her.
I'm staying there to kick it at that place where we were originally kicking it.
And she there in the mix.
Yeah, I'm not kicking it with her.
But she there with him.
And most likely he's going to be over there with her solo.
No.
Yes, he is. How you going to tell me and I'm a guy?
Listen to the scenario based on what they said. So follow this. After that, and she's in the environment, she's places where y'all keep popping up. Do y'all not remove yourself and not condone?
Okay, I've heard this and you said it, and I'm gonna answer yet one more time. I heard you.
But you keep trying to separate them, like he over there kicking it with.
Because I'm listening to you, but you're not listening to me. I'm hearing your situation. Okay. Yes, I'm not moving. No, I'm not separating myself. What I originally said is we're still going to kick it, but he's going to probably be in the same place, but he's not going to be with us because he's going to feel uncomfortable. So he's just solo doing the solo thing in the same spot. Okay. But we're right here. But he's not going to be comfortable with us all right here.
Okay. So I heard that perspective. I got that perspective, y'all. So now he's not separated doing the solo thing. Everybody's just mingling. He got her just like he would have his wife and his other females and stuff around. So y'all are all together. He's not separated doing his thing just with her. She in the mix. So as men, do y'all not say y'all not dog? You done invited this girl to me. I ain't vibing with that.
No, I'm not going home. I'm not going back to the room. I'm not going home. I'm not catching a flight. I'm not leaving the place. I done came here to have a good time. And because he brought somebody here and in the mix, I'm about to go home. No. I get there's going to be some holier than thou people that's watching. You and your girls would just leave if one of your girls brought, which is a lie, but y'all staying too.
That ain't got nothing to be with being holier than thou.
Well, let me rephrase that. I don't know how many people are actually going to leave.
Is that condoning the relationship?
No.
If you know that this is his side chick, she keep coming.
In my opinion,
you don't think that's condoning the relationship?
In my opinion, no. Especially if I told him it's wrong. But I'm supposed to exclude myself from having a good time just because he's doing it. I'm not condoning. You're a grown man. I done told you you're wrong. You shouldn't do it. I'm here to have a good time, bro. Do you? I ain't even focus on you no more. I done already spoke my mind, but what I'm supposed to do now.
I agree with that, PR. I get that too. And I wanted to ask that. That's because Marceau and Maurice said the same thing. Like they would not leave. They and if you follow, I've watched some of the videos.
You telling me women would leave? You telling me? And that's it. Let me finish.
Okay.
You and your girls, y'all have girl trip. Y'all take a girl trip. One of your girls didn't tell you, brought a side cat, side dude. Let's say y'all done went to LA for the BET Awards. He done popped up in the club. Y'all in the club at the party. She done popped up with this dude. You telling me y'all gonna immediately leave? Y'all leave?
Well, I'm gonna say this. I agree with you, P.I. First of all, a married woman is not finna, for the most part, and I know this.
Y'all gonna hide it.
It's rules to everything. She's not bringing her side dude around her other married friends. Now she might bring him around her single friends.
No, she'll bring around her closest married friend that she can trust. I don't think she'll do it with a big group.
Definitely not when they in a friendship like them three. Like all of us, that's like me, you, darling.
Women will leave. Precious stop.
I would say this, that I'm not, definitely we're in a situation, say we're at a restaurant and it's everybody there, we in this place and you bring him like, nah, dude, don't expose us to that kind of situation and put us in that place. Definitely when our husbands are in connection with each other.
Y'all too secretive about it. Men would trust another man not to tell it. Well, another woman ain't trusting y'all like that.
Yeah, because y'all will keep y'all men's dirt.
She's going to
keep y'all dirt.
And y'all do
to
too.
each other.
And y'all do too. But we'll trust our guys with our dirt. Now, you may trust one, maybe two girls with your dirt, but you're not going to put it out there for the rest of your girls to see. You're not. Well, a guy, in my opinion, will kind of put it out there before a woman will.
Because y'all know y'all friends will more than likely condone it, but y'all know, say nothing. So y'all like, they ain't going to trip about this.
Absolutely.
But the fact for him to even bring her on a boys' trip, he knew evidently his friends wouldn't trip. Now, if you hung with some dudes that you knew moral character like that, those dudes wouldn't roll with that. You wouldn't bring your, that's another aha moment. You bring around people you know that will condone it, that won't have a problem with it. Because if it was somebody you truly knew would call you out on it, would not be like, nah, dude, you rolling foul, like that really didn't approve of that, you ain't gonna bring them around them type of people. You gonna bring them around the homeboys that you know either doing it or ain't gonna really trip about, hey, yo, that's you. And that's what Maurice was like. I feel like I can make more influence if I'm there versus leaving.
I feel that too.
I don't. So I think you low key are condoning it. I don't care if you are a man or a woman. If you stay and you interact and now you got your own relationship, because based on listening to the other woman's, the side chick woman, she knows them. So it's not like whenever he brought her around, they were doing their own thing. They knew her. Versus, I'm assuming talk to her. So yeah, you condoning the cheating. You condoning it. P.I. said, well, Martell close out snitched on Marceau, and Maurice saying that they had women with them. I missed that. I might need to go back and watch that. I wouldn't doubt it. That's why I said.
They know
you bring them around people you know what comes on.
Watching this, I've been seeing some low key dry snitching.
But Maurice wasn't married. Him and Kimmy was just they was a couple, but Maurice was not married. Maurice just got married 3 years ago.
Yeah,
so
I've been seeing some low key dry snitching on there. That I ain't cool. I ain't cool with that.
Precious says he has a self-esteem issue. That's why he cheats and wear those. Now, I do agree Martell has some inner work he needs to do. And he's mentioned it on the show, like not having that relationship with his father. So yeah, he's using things to fulfill those.
And I don't believe men cheat just because we got self-esteem issues. Some people are just greedy. We want our cake and eat it too.
But why is that? Why is that?
That has all because the love for women. That has always been the case. You can look throughout history how men has done this. It doesn't mean he has self-esteem issues because he wants.
It may not be self-esteem issues, but he
like women, and he can't conquer that demon and stop it. It's that simple. You got to conquer it.
You got to figure out why because it's not just about.
It's sex. Not an ego. It's not women. Shut up and listen to a darn man.
But y'all. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this about that.
He says this. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna say that y'all might want to ask yourself some deeper questions and get off the surface of we just like women.
Okay.
Definitely, when you got a whole woman in the house with you, if it's just about sex, if it's just about that, you have that in your house. So if you feel the need that I gotta have it for more than her, like. A lot of times you got to go deeper than I just like having sex. It's deeper than that. It's deeper than that.
No, it is.
Some
stuff is really simple. It is simple. You may have one hamburger. Why are you eating two? You got 18 tacos. You got two on your plate? Why are you eating 3 or 4? Because you're greedy and you want more. You got it, but you want more. Why you keep going back and get some ice cream and you just ate because you greedy and want more? When men are attracted to women and it can be a weakness, a sickness behind it. And you do not control it. You have to control that inner urge to be with multiple women. It's in us. Even that good man who no longer cheats and not only with one woman. You think that man doesn't have a desire to sleep or be with other women? You are a lie. And you're stupid to think that way. He has just conquered it and realized it's not worth it, so he no longer does it. But if you think he doesn't have desires for other women, you're dumb. Put him in an island or elevator with Rihanna and let it break down. And they got to stay there for a day or so. Rihanna gonna get broke off.
Guess that's what I'm dealing with over here.
I'm telling you the truth. We can conquer it and no longer do it, but it's in us. It's in us. Your man, it's in your man too. He's just gonna, baby, nah, I'm sitting there lying. Mine lying. I ain't looking at it. I don't want no one, but it's a lie.
And so just the example that he gave when it comes to the overeating aspect of things, and people overeat to feel better. People overeat and that's how you gain weight. You greedy, but you overeating to feel better about something. It's a lot deeper than, oh, I'm just overeating. There are a lot of people that emotionally eat.
No doubt.
Because
no doubt.
Something that ain't got nothing to do with food.
No doubt.
It's because they are feeling a certain way or lacking a certain thing, and they're using that to fulfill the void of what they are missing.
No doubt.
So
no doubt.
It's deeper than just eating 18 tacos.
For some,
or just
it is.
Eating.
For some, it
whenever
is.
you overindulge in something, you got to start asking yourself, what is going on? Why? It's got to be a little bit more. Okay. What we doing here? Yeah. All right. So we're gonna keep it.
Don't listen to me, ladies, man. I don't, as a man, I don't know what
it's not that. Y'all want to keep
I've
being.
Got y'all expert on me.
Y'all keep being.
But a man don't know nothing about being. Okay.
Keep being surface and think it's just that. Then you never fix the issue of what's really going on.
And that's true, and that could be true in some instances.
Okay.
But okay.
Okay, so
we have to agree to disagree, ladies.
Mel and Destiny.
Mel and Destiny.
Martell said, that's y'all problem. Y'all too outspoken. As basically, I guess, the breakdown in a relationship. Can a woman, he's like, men don't like that. Men don't like a woman that's too outspoken. And Martell was like, Melody would try to overpower him.
Shut up, Commissioner. Let me
with her words. So what do you think? Can a woman be too outspoken?
For some men, yes. Absolutely. No doubt. Some men don't want you to argue, don't want you to have an opinion. Some men are just that way. So yes, it depends on your man. Some men don't have a problem with you communicating and being outspoken. Some men are old school, was raised that way, saw daddies that way, saw uncles that way, and they're that way. Mm-hmm. Some don't have a problem with it. Some had mothers that was outspoken and daddy didn't mind, and daddy might have put his foot down. And my mother is outspoken. My mother would speak her mind. My mama ain't scared to speak and say whatever to my father, but she's respectful with it, and she knows, okay, now I need to shut up. My husband is upset. I'm gonna shut up. Mm-hmm. But damn it, she's gonna go all the way to that line. And when she needs to retract, she will. So it just, to me, that's an individual case by case. Like, who's to say? You can be outspoken. I have no problem with the next brother be looking at me, man, what the hell is wrong with him? He weak, he's stupid to let this woman. And I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? She just expressed her opinions, no big deal. Mm-hmm. So it just, to me, that's the case that that just depends.
Oh yeah, that now PI, that saying will probably ruffle my feathers. Stay in your place. You say that to me, then we about to dig. What are you talking about? I want to be clear.
So you don't believe a man has his place, a woman has a place?
When I'm communicating and I'm talking to you,
okay,
and I give my opinion on something, and you tell me to stay in my place, I just need to know what you're talking about. I need you to make it clear, make it plain, help me understand what that statement means for you. Let's get an understanding.
Stay in your place.
What do you think most men mean when they say stay in your place?
Shut up, don't be disrespectful, you talking back. You saying too much.
Talking back? Oh yeah, no, yeah. We got a whole nother conversation that we about to have.
Like I've said this before, and y'all, I don't think maybe people didn't hear me or not understand.
Right, Ms. Davis. What place? What are you talking about?
Here's what I mean. Okay, nobody, the rage, the upset, the for a woman for your woman, not just a woman, period. For your woman, your wife, your girlfriend, to verbally speak and say disrespectful stuff can get your man to a place.
Well, absolutely. You don't want to be disrespectful.
And he may feel what you're saying is disrespectful.
Well, okay.
And what you're saying, I can see how some women can get fly at the mouth and be disrespectful. Okay, I follow that. Especially if she feels she was just disrespected.
Okay, I follow that.
Because if you feel disrespected and you bite back, all that could do is just,
I feel that,
bam, explode the situation. That's why in the Bible says, don't correct your man with your tongue, do it with your reverence. God knew, hey, you keep talking hard to this brother if you want to, he may lose it. He's going to lose it. That's in the Bible.
This is my thing, though. I think most men that make that comment, stay in your place.
Right.
It goes back to what you're saying. It's like, okay, you need to be quiet.
Right.
Or you
Sometimes
have stepped out of a woman's place.
Right.
In a means of you can't tell me nothing, or you can't comment on me, or you out of your realm type deal. And I don't think that comment is coming from a place
truth.
Of
Miss Davis, it's the truth, my sister. And you know it.
What I can't even think.
It's in there for a reason. Seriously, ladies, sometimes what do you want? You want to win or you want peace? You want to win? You want to win the argument, have the last, or do you want peace? Because
I think this is a tool in the relationship period.
True, but a lot of times women just won't stop and won't shut up. Y'all, sometimes shut up. Shut up. Dang. I'm just being serious because your words could truly get us to a place to where, say, you're going to cause us to break up because I'm going to react and it's going to cost us my marriage because of your mouth. And it's going to be my fault, but your damn mouth is the reason. I'm going to be honest with you. And I ain't the only man that's ever been in that situation. That is in the Bible. You correct your man with your reverence, your action, and not your disobedient tongue. Not your tongue. Shut up! Because here's, I'm going to say this lastly.
What? Okay, hold on.
Here's what kills me more than anything. If you really want to get your man in an argument, shut up. Seriously. Because if I'm trying to argue with you and you don't talk, that just pissed me off. You did the right thing, but that, because when you arguing with yourself, you look stupid. You feel stupid. That's how you get a person.
Miss Davis, they go to the word when they want to correct us.
And it's amazing.
They don't go to the word for themselves.
And it's amazing how women, and how a lot of times women will, you want to use the Bible, but
it's not nothing wrong with it.
I know, but women will use the Bible when it comes to what a man's supposed to do and how a man's supposed.
Y'all do that more than women.
That's
do.
Not true. Yeah, women use the word a lot, especially when it comes to us. But when a man does it, oh my God. Oh, why you want to go to the word?
No.
Okay, you're not. Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
Women don't use. Women don't go back to the word. Okay.
I'm not saying that 100%, but I'm saying more times than not, that's y'all go to. Oh, you supposed to be submissive to me. Oh, you supposed to do this. Y'all will try to pull the things out that work for y'all more times than not than a woman, I would say. Okay, let me read something. Ms. Davis says, I want peace. The discussion has to be had sometimes, and we both want to get our points across. Erica says she keeps going because she feels you don't understand. Show understanding and compassion, and she will shut up. Precious says, I am not going to keep talking. I will soon walk off. Kimberly, men too. Sometimes getting quiet makes a man angry, and he keep it going. Okay.
True, but if we keep it going and you don't, eventually we're going to have to shut up.
It takes two people to argue, period.
And how can you use the word as a scapegoat? How?
Chris says sometimes you just got to do whatever they are asking you to do just to get them to shut up. Happy
anniversary, Kimberly. Miss Davis, happy anniversary to y'all and my boy D. Davis.
So I would say this. I think, and this goes back to like the whole communication thing that we support couples like we're doing. It's like when we are having a conversation, both people got to be in a place to seek to understand. I think also when we are in those moments of conversation where people won't shut up, it goes to what Erica was saying as well. Is like, I don't feel like you're understanding me. I know those situations is where people are trying to prove their point. I want you to understand my point. No, I want you to see my point. Right. Everybody trying to make a point, right. But we're not trying to get to a middle ground. We're not trying to really talk about the problem. We are so focused on getting our point across and you feeling our point, and just sometimes that our thoughts are just going to be different on the situation. You think one way, I think one way. All right. Now we've come to that conclusion. So now let's figure out how to solve what we're talking about. Because are we going to just keep trying to argue for our point of view to be accepted?
Most women will.
And men too. And men too.
I was joking, baby.
So that's what I have come to understand about conversations. And also, this is what I've come to learn to do as well. You just say what you're going to say. And they going to receive it or they ain't going to receive it. And it just is what it is. Ain't no use to keep going back and forth with it, because sometimes if somebody doesn't want to become aware, if somebody doesn't want to understand.
I'm trying not to lick this in front of y'all. Good Lord.
If there's no desire to get an understanding, no matter how much you go back and forth with them, they're not going to get it. You got to be dealing with somebody who's willing to see it, willing to understand.
Okay, baby, next one. Good Lord. Okay?
So, no, somebody needed that, because communication is an issue in relationships. They needed that. Destiny made this comment because Marceau told her she got a little D on her, meaning, and he called her a beta male, which is pretty much when I went to look it up. To me, it came off as a version of a man, a version of a man. How she shows up in spaces, what she's saying, what she doing, and she made this comment: "Where is the man that can bring the woman out of me?" And I was just like, for me.
Break it down. Talk to her. Talk.
Should no man have to bring the woman out of you? You can stand in your feminine power and energy without showing up like a man. There's a lot of, and I'm going to say this for Black women, and this got a lot of history tied to it, so and I'm not going to go into that. We're not in balance. Our feminine and masculine energy is not balanced. It's not our feminine energy should be more than our masculine energy. All of us have both, but he should have more masculine energy because he's a man than his feminine energy.
Feminine energy. Why should I have feminine energy?
I mean, feminine side for us, you got emotions. Softer, yeah. You can be a little softer.
Yeah, of course.
You know, so
especially if you got daughters.
As a woman, I know our masculine energy sometimes can come from our hearts being broken. So we try to protect our heart. We try to protect from being hurt or from being misused. So we overly use that energy. But should no man have to pull the woman out of you? That just should be who you are. Now, I don't have to show up in the room hard. I don't have to show up in a relationship hard. Because basically you're trying to prove to somebody that you ain't going to take advantage of me. Or you ain't going to hurt me. Or I'm going to let you know I got a voice. But you ain't got to you can stand in your feminine energy and power and show up just as strong. And I want Black women to understand that we got to we got to balance our energy and know that how God called you to be is enough. And that's how we get in those battles with y'all too. And when you say don't correct y'all with our mouth, correct you with how we are, just how God made you. And it's not, yes, we are the weaker value vessel, but there's a strength about a woman. That's why we affect men the way we affect them. Because we are a woman, and if we stay in that realm, he can show up as the man that he can. But if I'm showing up like a dude, ain't no real man finna be attracted to that.
Girl,
not.
Give me sugar. Give me a kiss on that. Damn it. Give me.
So should no man have to bring the woman out of you? Be a woman. Be a woman. and that power can shift it. And if it don't, that's on him.
Okay. 100% agree. Mm-hmm. But now let me speak on this. I feel where she's coming from.
Okay, break that down.
What I mean by that, life and the lack of masculine men have created in a male-driven society masculine women to get things going in their life, their kids' life. At times, a woman may have to be masculine more time than she need to be for her and her kids. Even if she ain't got them, maybe this woman ain't even got a man, but I got to have this energy in this male-driven society to be prosper. And to this,
I'm feeling you.
Okay,
I heard you.
But if a woman is in that energy, a strong brother can get that woman to lower that masculinity and bring the femininity out of her. So when she said, "Where's that man to get?" She's talking about a man that can love her in such a way that it will soften her up and get that out of her. If you gonna come to balance it out, if you're gonna be a soft, punk, weak, I shouldn't say punk, weak guy, that's not gonna bring this out of her because she's already here. Whether she should be or not, she is here. So she needs a masculine man to get that out of her. So I feel where she's coming from. I can feel that. Because a lot of times I don't think there's enough masculine men or men living masculine. You know, if that makes sense. Being a man to get that out of a woman. Because there's some hard women out here who's had it hard, that's been single and has been holding down the household and these kids, and they gotta be hard to feed their family and to keep their family alive. And they want to be soft. I believe women truly want to be soft and feminine with a man and not have to be this go-getter. She want that man to do it. So if you can have that man to bring it out of you, I believe she will gladly soften up and it will come out. So a part of me feels that. I feel where she's coming from. And I think she's just there and she's looking for that man to get it out of her.
And I get what you're saying on that, and I definitely can see that analogy, that perspective on it. And just understand this, even if a single woman, I do believe that's why God called the balance. Absolutely. There's a balance. Man and woman, it's a balance. The universe is Mother Earth, Mother Nature, and God. It's a feminine. Everybody has a masculine and feminine energy, but understand this: that a woman can still be in her natural energy and still hold down her home, because more so in her womanness than
a single mother. Sometimes, especially if you got boys. Let me say this: because if you got sons, teenage boys, they gonna test you and do some stuff that gorilla gonna have to come out of you.
I can activate my masculine energy when needed, right? But I can still hold down my house. I can still run it from that place, but I definitely get. But here's the problem: once you cut it on, you have to cut it on so much, cut it on so much. Sometimes it gets stuck on. I get like that. You constantly have to cut on your masculinity and cut it back down, but you constantly doing it. Now it's just you just on go. I'm just on gorilla mode, and damn it, that's just and that goes so much time. And that goes to a lot of healing and has to. It's that inner
and thing. A good brother can do that. A masculine man can do that.
And then we gotta know more about that. And I'm gonna say definitely Black women, because we have, like I said, society and all
especially if you're a single woman. Be aware that I am a little masculine. Let me, if I want a good man, I can keep my guard dogs and my fence up, but know when to put the dogs away and just have the fence up. And then open the gate to the fence and allow a brother to, get in. I get it. It's with crazy people out in the world today. You gotta be guarded if you're single, but you can't be so guarded that someone can't get in.
Gotta have boundaries.
Yeah, you gotta have boundaries. You can't just be open to any and everybody.
Yeah, you gotta have boundaries.
Already, Miss Rose.
Absolutely. And there's nothing wrong with boundaries either. Absolutely. Okay, last thing. Can a person learn from a married person learn from a newly married couple and or couples that's been divorced? Basically, yes. Marceau was telling Louis and Tiffany, y'all can't tell us nothing because y'all are in your first year of marriage. But Louis was like, this ain't my first time around. Right. I was married for 5 years, got a divorce, and I learned through that certain things through that divorce.
Yes, I believe so. I believe you can learn from any. I believe adults can learn from children.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah.
You can learn from anyone. Yeah. And when you think you can't teach me nothing, to me, that is a childish, stupid mindset. Mm-hmm. That is just insane to feel that way. Mm-hmm. If you've been newly married, and we've been almost 20 years in the game. Mm-hmm. Been together 27 years. You may compete and get some nuggets from them. Mm-hmm. Why is somebody that's been divorced and newly married? Hell yeah, you can get. You're divorced. You can't tell me nothing. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Now they may not can tell you everything, but I can get some nuggets off of them. Get some nuggets from her. Okay, wow, that do that. Well, okay, hold on. What they?
Absolutely, if they divorced because you didn't do something right. So teach me what you realize that y'all might not have done so well. Let me say, not do something right. Y'all didn't do something so well.
Who is Louis?
That's the baseball guy.
Which one?
That's the wife that planned the wedding.
That's the one that came in at the end, the new couple
with the bright skin lady. Okay,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can learn from anyone. To have a mindset that I can't learn.
Is a powerful teacher.
Doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, but Marceau is just like that. Marceau he almost like he was born 80 years ago. Like he got that mentality. He's very
and he done low key through some. Who's that?
Precious said they just fake. I don't know who you was saying was just fake on that, but the panel was saying how they're not transparent. I'm gonna tell you something. I love Martell and Melody because I think they are the realest couple on there where they lay their stuff out. Yeah, they lay it all out. It is what it is. Yeah.
And he said none of y'all are.
He pointed to Maurice and Marceau. He was like, to be honest, y'all ain't been transparent.
Absolutely.
He said, you ain't been transparent and you ain't been. And they haven't.
And I picked one thing that one wife said, Maurice, whatever that dude you said is born in the 80s. His wife said something to the new one, Louis and his wife, that would have turned me off. Well, what's the tea? Or what did she say? What is
I'm trying to find the tea on them.
See, that would have pissed me off. Mm-hmm. To me, that comes across as you want to know what's dirt or something bad on us. Mm-hmm. Instead of who are y'all? Yeah. What's up? Tell me about the Tux. What's up with y'all? What's y'all story? Mm-hmm. What's the tea on y'all? What?
Yeah.
That would have instantly, I don't like her. Instantly, I don't like you. If she would have known I don't like her. I'm the type. You're not throwing me under the bus, spilling beans, doing stuff like this on public TV shows with me. You can't do that. Cause our ratings are gonna go through the roof.
Cause they want us to go to the roof.
Well, damn it, I'm gonna give it to them. You're not gonna do this. Got me up here gonna tell it. We're fighting. You bringing up something I did in college.
And that's what Tiffany was saying.
I believe that, Brendan. I believe because that was a messy comment she did.
When Tisha came to Tiffany, she said that. So what's the tea on you? And Tiffany was like, when people trying to genuinely build a relationship with you, you're not coming wanting to know the tea on me.
No.
You genuinely want to know who I am.
Yes.
And yeah.
You just want me to tell you everything bad that happened in our marriage and I don't know you. Who the hell are you? Stay away from me with that messy mess. Girl. And then the way the husband was talking on the show,
who you talking about?
Who was the woman that asked what's the tea? Her husband. Marceau. Uh-huh. He to me was being disrespectful to Louis and them, the way he was talking.
Oh yeah.
I don't understand that.
You can tell he don't really like him.
Okay.
He don't like him at all.
And that's cool, but you ain't got to be disrespectful, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because damn it, if you want to play the disrespectful game, we can play.
Mm-hmm. I would say this, going back to that question is, you can learn, and I think a lot of y'all are saying it, you can learn from anybody.
Yeah.
Definitely, if they're a new couple, why you can learn from them is because they new, so they fresh, so they have a different type of energy than what we would have 10 years in, 15 years in. You probably want to be in that, like, just so you can remember what we were like why we got married, where we used to be.
Where you're weak at, this brother may be strong at. He may be strong in handling his woman outbursts and calming her down. Where you get escalated just because she escalated. So you might can learn something from this younger guy or this younger couple. To think you can't learn from any and everybody, you're insane. You should never stop learning.
Right.
Never.
Absolutely.
Or get into a situation you can't learn from no more. That's just crazy to me.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Definitely agree with that. And older married couples, that's not be mindful of your intentions when you make statements like that. Like this. Oh, y'all ain't been married long. Just wait till you been in it a long time. Like, are you saying that in a place of are you saying that is that you will live and you will learn? Reverend. You have to be mindful of your intentions when you say that. Especially definitely to a new couple.
You purposely being disrespectful. I don't know if I can keep my composure when you're purposely being disrespectful. I get sometimes in an argument, something can come off disrespectful. Okay. But when I feel you're purposely trying to disrespect my wife, you purposely trying to disrespect because we on TV. Damn it, fight goes with that. F you. Who the F you talking to? I ain't gonna cut. Who the F you talking to? That something was gonna come out. So don't do that. Don't do that. And then talking to his wife, he said he was disrespectful to the man's wife to me. I can handle me. But
when he said, she was like, everybody got an opinion.
Yes.
Like they got
don't talk about this woman in my face disrespectfully. Are you effing kidding me? Talk about me and I can, you know what, baby, let's go. You talk about her, she can't tell me let's go. Yes, let's go, all right. Go get the car. Hey, you go to the car, wait. It's about to go down for the run out.
Redmond, I can only hear it. Redmond lives in Alabama. I don't know if they in Huntsville or not. But
I don't think they're too close. I don't think they're far from.
Imagine what here, because Melody was like, I hate it here. Yeah. It's such a dark cloud around her.
How big is Huntsville?
And the reason that she can't leave, I think it was that thing you shared with me before about somebody you knew, because they got kids. Yeah. She cannot relocate to another. I think she wants to go to Atlanta.
Right.
But she can't relocate.
If I'm gonna tell a judge can order to where me and you in Fort Worth, you want to just up and leave to Arizona. No, not while he's in her life, paying child support, this and that. You can't. Now, if I'm not in her life, not paying child support and all that, yeah, you can deal. But once that is involved, you can't.
And then when her mama was like,
oh, he said he is in Huntsville. Oh, okay. Lewis is Trey Bates, his son baseball coach. Oh, how big is Huntsville? Like how many people, Reverend?
I think it's a nice size.
Like
probably like Fort Worth. Probably like Fort Worth to Dallas. Oh, okay. It's not no country.
No, I didn't think country. I didn't think that big.
Okay.
Okay, come on.
All right. So you got somebody should have told me. Somebody should have told me. Or just a recap. What would you say? What's your walkaway? Somebody should have told me. Somebody should have told me. Put it in the chat. Somebody should have told me. What was your aha moment today listening to the show?
500,000. Oh, that's big.
Post it.
500,000 people. That's huge.
What is your takeaway from today's show?
Okay, no matter if a person is cheating, whether you stay or go, I mean, I don't know. Let me think on my time. I don't know where the hell I'm trying to go. I'm trying to say, man, it's a lot. There was a lot. I saw low-key dry hating and snitching. I ain't with the snitching. Stop the dry snitching. Don't do that. Don't be disrespectful. I've seen some disrespectful stuff. And I've seen people saying you're condoning cheating when you don't just up and leave. If you see a friend of yours with someone else, I disagree with that. You can be totally against it, but I done spent money, a flight and tickets or whatever to go here now because he done did something that we didn't know. I'm supposed to just jump everything and just abandon ship and just go back to the hotel room or fly back home. And if I don't do it, I'm condoning it. I totally disagree with that.
Okay, so somebody should have told me definitely if I'm thinking about their show. When I'm asking y'all somebody should have told me, moment. I'm talking about the Couples Lounge show, not the Huntsville show. What have y'all learned from just the conversations in the chat today, and from the Couples Lounge show? What would be your takeaway? I would say this is that being aware of a man's perspective and how he sees things, and understanding that his view is not my view. And that can show up in so many different ways. Like, I don't have to get into a battle of when we're having a conversation about anything, because sometimes we just see things differently. And that's it. And choose to try to see it and understand his perspective on it. So that would be my somebody should have told me moment. Also, couples. We're going to have a 90-day program starting in January, New Year, to start that year out right. Hey, okay. So we're going to have a 90-day program for couples. You're going to get more information about it coming up shortly. I don't want to give too much until everything is everything, but it's coming. It's coming. Get ready to start your year off in a very powerful way.
I like that,
together. Couples and individuals that desire one-on-one coaching. You see the banner at the bottom. If you want a free discovery session, go to that link and schedule it. If you realize that your marriage is in a point of suffering, you all want to shift out of the place that you're in. You want to go to a new level, go up a level, and not keep going down. Book your session. For every woman, because that's most of my clientele, every woman that has lost your voice in your relationship, lost your voice in life, you want peace.
I'll look with my
you want to discover
Secret Center.
More of who you are
KSI.
going into 2022.
Yeah, look at that. KSI.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, so book your session. Y'all, Christmas is next Saturday. So we will not do a show, but on Christmas Day, Christmas morning. Oh yeah, that's true. Ain't nobody gonna be on the
Should we do a show Christmas morning?
Or we do a show this coming up week, sometime in the middle of the week.
We don't need to do it in the middle of the week.
I think so. In the evening, we can do an evening one.
No.
The marriage, Love and Marriage Huntsville come on tonight.
No.
Why not?
I think we should.
He just be saying
that. I think we should do it Christmas morning.
Who's gonna be on here at 9:00 on Christmas morning?
Do y'all think we should do it Christmas morning? I think we should.
Who should do a show?
A lot of people ain't got them little bitty kids are up at 5, 6 in the morning. They ain't open gifts by 9. At 9 o'clock, they done. Think about it.
And we are going to do a retreat too, Redmond. I'm getting it together.
Do the show. Comment if you're watching this, yes or no. Yes mean we should do a Christmas. No, not Christmas morning, bro. That's
okay. We'll let y'all decide. And even if you coming on late and you're not watching us live, post in the comments, yes, do the show. We'll come back and watch.
No,
if you saying no, don't do the show, put no, don't do the show. And we'll balance it out. How many said yes? How many said no? And then we'll make our decision. We love y'all. Again, thank y'all for y'all support every Saturday morning, even for those that watch later on. Thank you. If you have not shared this video, please make sure you share the video. Share it right now. Now. It's a lot of yes. I'll be up with them kids.
Yeah, people gonna be up. They're not gonna be asleep. At 9, the gifts are not already open. They ain't already open to gift. Trust me, if they got little kids are up at 3 in the morning. Okay. You just making them go back to bed. You got to at least wait till 6 or 7.
That's that's true. I do believe everybody will be up.
Yeah.
I definitely believe that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We love y'all. We got to get out. We got couples to work with today. All right. Y'all have an amazing, amazing rest of y'all day. Ladies, men, y'all finish up y'all Christmas shopping. And just love and enjoy. And when you see your spouse, if your spouse is sitting right there with you, give them a kiss. Even if you ain't kissed them in a whole week, a whole month, give them a kiss. Why are you doing this? I want y'all two to go back into the last part of the show. Do y'all see how mom would try to hold a conversation with somebody on here while I'm talking?
What are you talking about?
Did y'all see that?
I just said maybe I said a comment off of, but
no, you started talking.
To who? What I say?
I don't know, but I stopped talking.
What did I say?
I forgot. It was at the end.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I do. He will have a full-fledged conversation with somebody.
Bye, Candace. Hey, we holler at y'all.
Bye. I love y'all. Bye-bye.